There is help for vaginismus. You do not have to suffer. And we take a multi-pronged approach here at Body Motion. So today we are talking about vaginismus. Vaginismus is a condition where there is spasms of the pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor here is 3 layers of tissue, and vaginismus is when the tissue and any layer of the pelvic floor is so spasmed that nothing can penetrate. So it makes either sex or any type of intimacy around this area really challenging because things can't insert and the tissue can't relax to create the insertion. So you almost feel like your body's broken. And a lot of times people feel like, how come I can't experience intercourse? Why does nothing fit? And that probably means that you are experiencing vaginismus. Now, vaginismus is the effect, right? So the effect is that there is spasms of this tissue. But our neurological system is what controls the tone of this tissue. And so if the body, though, has been so contracted for so long in this area and we haven't learned how to relax and open up these muscles, then that all the body knows is to hold the muscles tight like this. And we have to train the muscles to open up and let go so that we can engage in things like sexual intimacy or sexual intercourse and allow any type of penetration, vaginally or rectally, to occur. So your body is not broken, and this is a really common experience because no one really teaches us how to connect down to our vulva or down to our pelvic floor to help relax this tissue. And so a lot of times as we're growing up and as we are getting older, our reaction is to just grip and become tight, and we never realize that, oh, we can control these muscles and relax. This is really common, and so we want to help normalize this, and we want people to know that there is help for vaginismus. You do not have to suffer, and we take a multi-pronged approach here at Body Motion. And so we work a lot on helping down-regulate the nervous system so we can be in more of a parasympathetic, relaxed nervous system. And that can be hard because a lot of times our lives outside of the walls of the relaxing, beautiful clinic are stressful. And so we try to help create that set point of having a very relaxed nervous system. And we have different techniques in here that we do to help create that as the starting place. And then we begin to work on all the tissue that affects the pelvic floor. So that can be the belly, that can be the hips, that can be the inner thighs. All of those connections to the pelvis themselves tend to become tight as well because we are so used to gluing ourselves together. Well, then that means that the pelvic floor is, been glued together and is usually in a spasm when this type of intercourse isn't available or when you have a diagnosis of vaginismus. And so then we work on getting more mobility and stretch of all the layers of the pelvic floor. It might sound scary, but we don't start there, and we start around the pelvis externally. But once we've made our way and an internal exam is doable and you feel comfortable with it, you might not feel comfortable with it, but you get the guts to decide that, this is what your body needs. We have to change the tissue length so that you can engage in any type of sexual activity that you prefer. And so what we do is we will start working on the superficial layer, which is this layer, and it's just right in it's the entrance of the vagina. And so we'll just start working manually with a gloved finger inside the vaginal canal to help stretch those tissues. Then we'll go into the second layer, which is just a little deeper. Then we go into the third layer, which is even deeper. And now we work on stretching and opening this tissue so that it has a better resting position. Now, this doesn't mean that intercourse is all of a sudden going to be, easy. Usually you have to work yourself up to it. And, we do that we can use dilators if needed. And we can do a lot of relaxation techniques, and you can do a lot of self techniques at home to help start to heal the vaginismus itself. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you are suffering with vaginismus, you are more than welcome to come visit us at Body Motion Physical Therapy. We are located in Edmonds and Poulsbo, Washington, and you can also join us here for an intensive if you are located out of state. You can fly here and do an intensive for a week, and we will help you conquer this diagnosis so that you can engage in everything you want to engage in and not feel like your body is broken. I'm Dr. Allison Felt. I'm the owner of Body Motion Physical Therapy, and I thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I know this isn't something that you typically share with your friends, but if you do have friends that are going through this, please share this video with them too. We put out 2 videos every single week, and we hope you find them beneficial so you can live your most fulfilled and healthy life.